Bob James. I'm Program Manager for Supplier Diversity at Highmark Health. Highmark Health is a third largest Blue Cross Blue Shield in the country. Supplier Diversity is very personal to me. I grew up in a family business that was minority-owned business that I later worked for about 16 years, sometimes on a full-time basis, sometimes on a part-time basis, but I was always involved in the business. It was one that quite candidly put me through school, put food on the table, and really just helped to allow me to have a stable childhood. So I understand and I get the challenges of a small business, minority-owned business, and I also get the fruits that come from working hard in that environment. So I'm passionate to try to help minority-owned businesses. We ultimately were able to sell our minority-owned business, and that was something that was very fruitful. Supplier diversity, in my mind, also is what we call supplier inclusion, and we utilize in all of our procurements what's known as the Rooney Rule. The Rooney Rule establishes that we look at least one diverse supplier for every RFP that we issue. And that diverse supplier could be a minority-owned supplier, women-owned supplier, LGBT-owned supplier, veteran-owned supplier, disabled-owned supplier, or a small business owner. Art Rooney of the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Rooney Rule came from the Rooney family, where the Steelers determined to interview at least one diverse candidate for their senior position. So for example, head coach. The Steelers currently have an African-American head coach that may or may not be there, but for the Rooney Rule. And as you know, that head coach has gone on to win Super Bowls. So it worked for the Steelers, and I find that it works. And so we don't just utilize the same supplier over and over and over again, but rather we open up the opportunity to diverse suppliers and other suppliers as well. One of the ways I learned about supplier diversity was when I was Deputy General Counsel for a governmental agency, and I was responsible for ensuring that there was diversity in the law firms that we utilized. What I recognized quickly was that we had the largest lawsuit facing the District of Columbia at the time, and we utilized a diverse firm as well as we partnered them with a larger firm. What I found was that the smaller diverse firm was actually, they were more nimble, they were less expensive, and they were more innovative in their approach, and they actually enabled us to win that lawsuit that faced the district at the time. It was the largest lawsuit facing the district, and so that was the first time that I really sunk my teeth into supplier diversity and saw that it could worked well, and it dispelled a lot of the myths associated with supplier diversity. We have a mentor protege program that works. It works tremendously. We have 7 protege suppliers, including a company called Frontier Technologies, and we're very excited to have welcomed Frontier into the program. One of the goals of our mentor protege program is to increase the spend of diverse suppliers, and so we're always looking for opportunities where we might expand the business that supplier might have. We introduce them to people within our large enterprise and give them the opportunity to make that pitch. In addition, we provide support. We did our first Kaizen event with Frontier Technologies, where we helped to look both ways and determine ways that we might make Frontier more efficient in its billing practices with Highmark. And so there are ways that we were able to kind of come together to save our company money and to make our processes more efficient for both Highmark and for Frontier Technologies. I'm excited because we're taking our program to new levels. We are going to have 20 proteges by the year 2020. I call it 20 by 20. And so we're really moving aggressively. We feel that corporations like us can do more to really enhance these diverse suppliers and ensure that they are on a track to grow and to strengthen our company. And so our program has worked so well, we want to move to that 20 by 20. Oftentimes they are not persistent enough. I would say that would be mistake number one. Give up too easily. Don't have enough confidence in what they're selling. Number two might be reaching out to the wrong individual. What is the best point of entry? Supplier diversity official can oftentimes be the best point of entry. They're your coach, they're your liaison. They tell you how you might approach a procurement officer within the company. What's too lengthy? Hey, can I give you a sample pitch, Bob, so that I know what would work best with your procurement team? Different procurement teams have different tolerances for length of time of the pitch, what is the content of the pitch. We're a health plan, and so we might have different keywords and different things that are of interest than a manufacturing company. So really tailoring that pitch and ensuring that you've gotten the coaching that can really make your message resonate. In my mind, a supplier diversity office is there to strengthen the company, to position us more competitively in the marketplace, and to ensure that our customers are satisfied and that we're meeting their expectations.